Hey, I'm Cole Phillips, the lead pastor of the Connection Church, and today I'm going to be talking about 8 tricks for being the best treat house on your block. Halloween is fast approaching, and Halloween has become the second highest grossing holiday of the year, with people, particularly parents, spending a lot of money for their kids when it comes to purchasing candy, costumes, decorating their house, and entertainment. And so all of these ways that people are spending money, it just sort of shows you the value that people place on this holiday or this celebration. And as a follower of Jesus, this gives us an opportunity to do what Christians have done throughout the centuries, and that is to leverage these cultural events to reach out with God's love to the people around us, and particularly to our neighbors on Halloween. And so this year, as a church, we're going to not have a fall festival kind of event on Halloween night, so that we can actually be home on those nights. And I think this gives us a great opportunity to be a light and to be salt and light in our neighborhoods. And so let me just give you my 8 quick tips on how you can kind of up your game when it comes to your outreach at Halloween. And the first one is very simple. It's just simply be home that night. Be home. Don't go other places unless you're getting together with some other people, maybe having a block party and making a bigger deal out of it. That would be great. But otherwise, just simply be home. And the great thing about being home is this: on Halloween night, you're not going door to door, which can be a turnoff for people, but people are actually going door to door to come to you. And so your neighbors will actually come to your house for trick or treat. And so you're going to be home that night. But then the second thing that you want to do is you want to make it clear that the trick or treaters are welcome. Okay, make it clear that they're welcome at your house. One way to do that is just to decorate very simply, or even elaborately, as some people are doing. Make your house look fun, make it look inviting. Maybe play some music or that sort of thing, so that and make sure you keep the lights on so that trick-or-treaters know that they're welcome at your house. And then the third tip is simply to make sure you've got plenty of candy on hand. You don't want to be running back and forth to Dollar General to get more and more candy on that night. You want to have it right there. But some people, they're tempted to say, well, maybe I won't give out candy. I'll give out like a hygiene item, like something kids need, toothbrushes or whatever. No, none of that. Don't do that. They're looking for the good stuff. They're looking for candy, and so don't just simply give them a high five or pound it out. Give them generous amounts of candy. There you go. And then fourth, don't just put the candy out on the front porch in a bowl and that says take one, because what they're going to interpret that to mean is take one whole bowl and your candy will all be gone with your first visitor, your first trick-or-treater. Okay, so don't do that. You want to be personally involved in this, so you can actually meet people and engage with your neighbors. And so then the fifth tip is this: make sure it's the good candy. You know what I'm talking about? The good stuff. I'm saying you don't want to give out Tootsie Rolls. You don't want to give out those circus peanuts. People are not looking for that. They're looking for the good candy, and for me personally, that would be like Nerds are top notch, or Mike and Ike's. Those are great, or maybe some good chocolate. That the people love that. Kids love that. So do that, and then the sixth tip is this: compliment the costumes. Okay, parents have gone to a lot of trouble. The kids are proud of the costumes that they're in, and so just a simple, you look great tonight. That's a good costume and a good look for you. You want to let them know how great they look. And then the seventh idea is just this: it's to give away an invite card from your church. And so this week at the Connection Church, we have packages we put together of 25 invite cards that you can give away an invite card to your church, whatever church that may be, and maybe you ask your church about that, or maybe you create some for your church. But for us, we have some simple invite cards that our people can give away. That way, they feel welcome and invited. Now, here's the secret: don't just give the invite card. Okay, you've got to give it with generous amounts of candy. And then I would also say, be sure you're prayerful about this. Pray. I like to pray over the invite cards. Pray for your neighbors, and just expect great things from God as you're reaching out to your neighbors. And then here's the 8th tip, and that's what I call a pro tip, which is you could take it to the next level by having an activity or a game that creates more involvement. Really, kids are out looking to have fun that night, and you can, if you can play a game or something like that, then you're able to really create a fun environment where you can create a conversation. You can begin to talk with your neighbors a little more and get to know them a little better. So that's just a simple idea for you to use. But this is a great opportunity for us to be salt and light, as Jesus has called us to be in our neighborhoods. And so I want to encourage you with that, and I'll be praying that you're able to really share God's love in very practical ways this Halloween, and look forward to hearing how that goes for you. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you soon.